Hello and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder, and today I want to go over a suggestion, loosely a suggestion from my Discord channel where people wanted to see different deck builds. And so what I've created here is what I call the muscle, the Virizion, Trakian, Cobalion, Blaziken, Keldeo are all fighting types. So what I've done is put together a deck with muscle energy. If you don't remember, and no one would really blame you if you didn't remember, but muscle energy, every time a fighting type Pokemon is recycled from the PC to the bench, they gain 1 chain level for the rest of that match. And I don't know if it's ever capped. Realistically, you can probably only expect to cycle through maybe 3 times in any given match. Typically, if you're in the PC more than that, you're probably losing. And if you're in the PC less than that, then you're probably winning. The role that Inkay and Malamar play in this deck is just in case I run into a Deoxys. It also has a really nice ability of sleeping, paralyzing, confusing. No, it's just sleep. Hypnosis. We'll go with that. I'm going to open up with Keldeo. And what I like to do is, because Inkay is meh, the real value is when Malamar comes out. So I like to get Inkay into battle as soon as possible. I am running X Speed, 2 double chance, Max Revive, Gold Block, and then the Muscle Energy Plate. We are going to... Blaziken is inconsistent, yes, but he's a fighter. Like, his whole goal is to get out there and mix it up. He is going to roll miss. He's going to roll 20, probably into like a Deoxys A 130 attack. But that's what he does. But he will also drop a Cyclone Kick, and he does have the ability to completely take over a game and win it on his own. Now that the board is all set up, unless I have to react to something going on, I'm definitely going to trigger my muscle energy before it's needed. Yeah, that's fine. And then my next plan, I'm probably going to have to back Cobalion back him up 1. But my next plan of attack is to sacrifice Inkay. And we're actually just going to make him a sacrificial lamb now. That's pretty nice right there. Virizion doesn't suffer a lot from confusion. It does turn, I believe it's Typhoon Slash into a miss. But let me just double check. I need to make sure that I have Gold Block, and I do. So I am going to Max Revive. I'm definitely going to take the evolution here. And then see what we can do. Perfect. It worked out really well for us. Really well. Very happy with that. And now Malamar jumps up to 80 plus 50 Mass Hypnosis for its alternate spin. It does have a lot of miss, even at level 5. Malamar might be one of the Pokemon that you consider using Carmenite on. At level 10, at level 9, I believe, yes. At level 9, that's going to be an 8 miss. Not too bad. And now I'm just going to drop Trakian over here. my opponent has some blue. It's predominantly over here on Moltres and Raikou. There's a little bit on Deoxys Attack and a little bit on Empoleon, who I'm actually going to attack. I'm going to move Cobalion up. All right. This could possibly... You could possibly run Steel Energy. Yes, it would only be just for Cobalion, but when Cobalion's doing 110 plus damage, it's kind of the same as Raikou, maybe even a little bit better. I'm going to X speed. Could be trouble if I do Hypnosis and put my own to sleep. That did not work out. Like, there was not a worse scenario, I don't think, for that spin right there. So I'm going to back up and attack Virizion. Nice. The smarter play there would probably have been to move Keldeo next to my goal. That way he could not... If I had not attacked there, he'd have had an easy chance at my goal with the Typhoon Slash. We will move Keldeo up. I would imagine he's going to take Ho-Oh and slide him over 1. Okay. Oh, and he's going to attack. All right. I'm going to double chance here. I'm going to see if I cannot knock out. If he rolls 110, again, I think that's 3 straight dodges. One thing that, yeah, okay. Terrakion and Cobalion are good. The thing I don't personally like about them is they have way too much blue. And yes, I just used a double chance plate on him, but I absolutely don't recommend it simply because hurdle jump, goal block. What kind of trouble do I put myself in if I hurdle jump here? Oh, I can't. Okay, so never mind. Alright, well, here goes nothing. He has a chain, at least one chain level, I haven't looked. He has 4 chain levels. So that's not going to work. I need the purple. And that is not going to work either. So this is probably going to be pretty much good game. I on balance, do not have any answers for Deoxys attack form. Like, nothing I typically run does well against it. And as you can see, I changed my name. It's Machiavelli. If you don't know who Machiavelli was, Google it. But what I was saying is I don't, for whatever reason, and I don't know what it is, I just cannot, like, Sceptile is a decent counter to Deoxys attack. You could do one of the Mega Evolutions as a decent option. But I don't know. I just struggle. I struggle with it a lot. Probably way more than I should. In fact, I honestly, for me, the only way that I beat opponents who carry a Deoxys attack form is when they roll slip. There really is there's no knocking it out. What is its miss? 4? I mean, it's not going to miss. So that's kind of what we go with. So if I carry an X attack, I can usually use Virizion as an X attack, and then I'll freely attack into Deoxys attack. Going to move Keldeo. I am on a mission. If you watched Giggity Gaming's stream last night, I said that I was on a mission to make Keldeo great again. Keldeo gets kind of a bum rap, and it doesn't pertain to this deck because Vinshear is not running a Mew, but I feel like everybody runs Mew now. Wow. That might be the most fortunate roll that I have received on my live stream in a long time. But what I was saying is, since so many people run Mew, Keldeo is maybe the best Mew counter. I'm actually going to probably get iced here. No. RNG is actually not beating the crap out of me today, which is very surprising. I already used my max revive. Nope. Alright, so we are going to have to goal block. I think that's my best option. Maybe not. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to sleep him. That did not work. So RNG is definitely back to being normal. Apparently, when I changed my name, it forgot. And that's gonna do it. That's gonna be ball game. Apparently, when I changed my name, the Pokemon Duel temporarily didn't notice who I was and gave me favorable RNG. And then it kind of woke up and said, oh, wait, no. We know who you are. And then it went back to losing every roll again. And there you go. I put the deck together, lost a ton of points, don't even care. As you can see from my rank, I'm like down over 500 from my peak a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, I'm just in one of those little phases where I could have 14 Pokemon on goal, and as you saw, one Pokemon would just knock them out, knock them out, knock them out. And I don't know how to combat that. People have left comments of, you know, you only need one goalie, you only need one Pokemon back and attack with the other 3. And I'm like, do you see my videos? Like, Moltres just knocked out Terrakion on 1 hit. And then Moltres just knocked out Cobalion on 1 hit. And then Moltres survived Malamar 1 try. So there, 3 spins, 3 attempts to save my goal, and none of them worked. And so I've, as long as I've been playing game, I've yet to figure out how to combat that. You know, maybe I could have been more aggressive going after the goal instead of capturing the entry points, because as Lionheart always tells me, the goal is not to capture entry points, the goal is to capture goal. The point of the game is to capture the opponent's goal. But I had no matchups against Deoxys A there. I could have gone with Virizion, I guess. But Keldeo on 1 entry point was not going to work. So I don't know. I really thought my best opportunity was, well, I I would have thought that between Terrakion and Cobalion, which have ginormous blues, I even mentioned it in the video how awful they are to me because they constantly roll blues, and then here they both miss, like for all intents and purposes. They don't roll their blue either one of them, and then you don't get the favorable roll out of Malamar, and that is the anatomy of losing 500 elo. It is early September, not a big issue. The Gem Cup is over. I think I finished, oh, this is my uncommon deck. I finished 57th, so not too bad. Yeah, and now with the deck that you see here, there is the uncommon and under without evolutions, and you can get 15 Carmonite off of that. So free Carmonite is nice. Be careful of Tentacruel decks. They are, in my opinion, the strongest deck possible. People have asked me why, if I was going to do videos for the uncommon and only room, and the answer is no. You saw the deck I'm running is the Spinda Esper. You've seen this, mostly this deck before. I ran this in League for a little while. The thought behind this is Spinda, since Tentacruels are the strongest deck, when they're confused, they roll miss primarily. And people have asked if I was going to record matches, and the answer is no, because when you play the Tentacruel decks, they're really long and boring. You have a bunch of Pokemon getting poisoned, and then it's really just a recycle. You paralyze them, hopefully knock them out. If you just knock them out, you become paralyzed. If they have Poison Sting, then you are paralyzed. And they typically will last most of the turns, if not weight loss or timeout or turn losses, whatever it is. And so I don't really think those are super. I don't like even playing them, and I can't imagine they'd be any fun to watch. So probably not. When they get back to doing the rooms where you can do uncommon and only but with evolutions, then yeah, because the Tentacruel decks lose a lot of their power when you can evolve off of them. That is going to do it for today's installment. I hope you guys are enjoying it, being back to the 7-day per week recordings. Head over to my Discord. Let me know what you're running. If you have run something with success in the uncommon and onlys that's not Tentacruels, let me know. Always looking for good ideas. But until next time.